And welcome to another round of Sports Views. Tonight we're reviewing Toronto FC 2, Orlando City SC 3. Orlando City wins. Toronto FC blows the draw with about 8 minutes to go and just horrible. Turns it around and then blows it in the same game. That's progress. They just looked horrible for the first half, but I'll tell you who scored. I'll tell you what I think about how Toronto played. And then I have to say something about you-know-who. So, there you go. Goals were scored as follows in the first minute. Tesho Akindele gets in behind. Ball passed to him. Omar can't catch up to him. Scores 1-0 early on. Then Nani gets the goal in the 8th minute. The ball is given away by Westberg while he's trying to play it. Picked up, crossed in, and Nani has a free header on Auro Jr., and he scores in the 8th minute, 2-0. But Ayo Akinola gets one back in the 10th minute, runs in, gets a rebound, puts it in to make it 1-2. Then Jonathan Osorio gets a ball passed back to him from Alejandro Pozuelo. Osorio puts it in from close range to make it 2-2 in the 39th minute. That's the way it would go into the halftime. Then Junior Urso gets a goal in the 84th minute. There's a mistake at the back. They have a bad forward pass, and it just goes completely awry. Orlando picks it up. They can't do nothing about it. It's Junior Urso who pops it in. Easy as you like. What a horrible giveaway by Toronto FC, and they blow the game. 3-2, that's the way it would end. Stats are as follows: 15 shots to 12, 4 shots on target to 4, 53% possession to 47% possession, 528 passes to 477 passes, 88% pass accuracy to 87% pass accuracy, 6 fouls to 13, 2 yellow cards to 3, 0 reds, 0 offside to 3, 8 corners to 6. Here's the thing that gets me. Toronto came back. They fought. They tied it up, and they held that for pretty much the whole second half. And if they could have held just 10 more minutes, they would have drew this game, and it would have been a much-needed point, and I would have taken that. It would have been better to get the 3, but it's better than losing, getting 1 point. And I know that sounds like plebeian math when it comes to football, but in this case, you need all the points you could get. They're behind by far in the conference. They've dropped. Inter Miami's finally got over them. Even if they won tonight, they would still be under Inter Miami. But that would still put them right in the thick of it if they won against Nashville and Cincy, which Cincy they should. Nashville's not looking great, but they'll find a way to win against us in Nashville. I can't even see Cincy finding a way to beat us. But hey, it's Toronto FC under Chris Armas. What do you think's going to happen? I don't care if we have Pozuelo. I don't care. This team still fought, but they still choked. I don't know what to say besides, yeah, okay effort. Should have done better in the first 10 minutes, but glad you got that back. But then again, you make a mistake to throw the game away. Westberg, the back line, one of the big problems of the team. Be more careful with the ball. Like, I don't know what the hell you were thinking on that Junior Urso goal. Letting that happen. What the hell were you thinking? Let me tell you this. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know what to tell you right now. TFC, besides the first 10 minutes and that one mistake, they had a pretty good performance. They did. They honestly did. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. Pozuelo was carrying. They had plays. They scored goals. They tied up a game. It looked like everything was positive, but from one wrong move, all that positive momentum out the window. Out the window. When they actually have a chance to not feel tumultuous, they blow it and make it tumultuous. Whatever. Point being is they want to climb a mountain at this point. That they're so stubborn, they want to climb a mountain to try to fix this. They put themselves in their own hole, climbed out of it, and then after they climbed out of it, there's like, oh, you know what? We want to only get a point, but we want to make this hard, even though it was already hard. Is that what their mentality is? Let me tell you something. Pozuelo's man of the match for TFC. He's the only one who tried. He's the only one who played his ass off. He carried us. Pozuelo's man of the match. There you go. That's what I feel about this game. Orlando played well too. Great to get on that mistake and great to score 2 goals before we tied it up. Orlando was good too. This is nothing against Orlando. But again, this is a TFC channel. I'm going to lean towards the TFC part of things and rip into the coach. Because let me explain something here. Chris Armas is the Joe Moorhead of Toronto FC. And you're like, I don't get that reference. You're not a Mississippi State fan. I am. What I mean by that is this. All the coaches before Greg Vanney were like the Jackie Sherrills, the Sylvester Crooms of this team. They at least had this team fighting. They may have been bad, but they fought. They had a bulldog mentality. Greg Vanney was like the Dan Mullen of this team. He may not have been the best, but he knew how to make this team win. He knew how to set up this team to win more times than not with that bulldog mentality. Chris Armas is the Joe Moorhead of this team. We've given this team to somebody, from somebody who left, who was amazing for us, to somebody who has no clue, can't coach his way out of a paper bag, who's turning these players into punks. They're turning into punks. They don't have the fight. They don't have the dog in them. They don't have that redneck dog, bulldog mentality that I want to see out of my teams. TFC, the old days, they had it. They may have sucked, but just like Mississippi State before Dan Mullen, they had it. Just like TFC before Greg Vanney. They had the bulldog mentality. They just built on it with a great coach. Now they give somebody the reins who doesn't have a bulldog mentality, who doesn't have a mind of their own, who can't coach out of a paper bag, who's more worth wearing the damn paper bag because you're making us suck again. But it's not fun because they're only trying because they're desperate. But that does not add up to a bulldog mentality. That's more just trying because you're desperate, and once you get out of that hole, you're going to throw yourself back into it. Look what happened tonight. I've seen this story before. Chris Armas will ruin this team for at least 5 years if you don't get him out now. Mississippi State had one really bad season under Moorhead. Lots of problems, disciplinary problems. One punch to the face, they got rid of him. They lose a bowl, they get rid of him. But there's no pissing like you're a dog after a goal-scoring celebration to save you, buddy. Yankee, go home. You are the Joe Moorhead of real football, Chris Armas. Yankee, go home. I can say that because Canadians don't call each other Yankees. They call themselves Canucks. And by the way, I was born in Mississippi. I have the right to call anybody a Yankee I want to call a Yankee. Yankee, go home. Get the hell out of here. I don't respect you. I don't respect you. They need somebody who has that bulldog mentality. Somebody like a Mike Leach to set everything right and stop these players from being punks. Just like Mike Leach did. And yeah, that first season wasn't great, but they were working together in that air raid system, and they finally figured it out by the end of the year. Look at this year. It's going to be better for Mississippi State. Besides the point, though. I will make the comparison. I've made the comparison before when I was mad, and I'll do it again. You, my friend, need to be replaced by the Mike Leach of football. Whether that be somebody like me or Nuno Espirito Santo, I don't care. You just need to go home, Yankee. You need to go home. You don't bleed red. You may bleed red, but that's for the fire of the Red Bulls. Bleed red. And you know what? People would be fine with seeing it. I've heard people say, I probably would be better anyway. I would be better. I know I would be better, but at least other people agree with me. They wouldn't laugh me out of the room. But at least I'll bleed red. I care more than you. You don't care. And I hope. I will boo you on Wednesday. I will boo you on Wednesday. I will tell you you are trash to your face. No, I will tell you you are shit to your face. I will be there in Nashville Wednesday night. I will boo you incessantly. Oh. People are going to hear. People are going to know. I can't. You need to go. Oh, people are going to hear about it. There's a patio where I'm probably going to record these. People are going to hear on the street once I get back to my room. They're going to know how I feel about you. And I don't care. You need to go, Yankee. You need to go home. You need to go home. I'm tired of you. You need to go home. Whether it's me replacing you or Nuno or some other no name, it's probably better than you. You don't bleed red. You don't bleed red. I miss Greg Vanny. I will say that. I miss him. He's not the best, but I miss him. I was wrong. I wanted Maurizio Sarri. That's why I wanted him out. You're nothing compared to Sarri. You know, hell, I'll take Gattuso. And you could say that's bad because of all his scandals. I don't care. I'll take Gattuso. You need to go, Yankee. I'm tired of you. You're going to ruin my team. You are going to ruin our team if you don't go home. I don't want to see you seeing BMO one bit, buddy. I don't want to see you seeing BMO one bit. I don't. I don't. I don't. See, here's my feeling. You're not worth it. You're not worth it. You have no brain. You have no tactics. You don't know a thing about football. You can't coach your way out of a paper bag. And you just saw it. We blew this game. This game would not have been blown had we had somebody who knows about football, who actually has the tactics in their brain, who knows how to tell the defense, hey, you probably shouldn't piss all over yourselves when you're trying to put the ball forward in the 83rd minute. Be careful. You don't care about that. We're lucky Bono wasn't in there. It probably would have been 5-2. You're lucky Westberg was in there. And even then, he couldn't save us. Pozuelo can't save us. Nobody can save us from you, Yankee. I'm not even going to call you Chris Armas anymore. You are Yankee. You don't deserve to be called by your name, Yankee. You don't deserve to be called by your name, you Yankee. Get out of my club, Yankee. Get out. Get out. Mr. Joe Moorhead of football, Yankee. I've seen this story before. I don't like it. And not really with TFC, with Mississippi State. I know what happened, and I know exactly where this is going. TFC may have sucked back in the early days, but at least they tried. This team doesn't try. And those bad managers, at least they weren't stubborn. Like you. You can pound sand. How about you go and pound sand? Kick rocks. And they will drag your Yankee ass out of here. How about you go and pound sand and kick rocks? That's how I feel. How about you go and pound sand and kick rocks? Instead of telling us to go pound sand and kick rocks, because I know if you won 2 in a row, you'd probably say it. Or am I projecting a little bit? This isn't your team. This isn't your club. This is my club. This is our club. Get out. Get out. I can't wait to go to Nashville. You either win, I'm still going to boo you, or you lose, and I'm going to boo you. Probably say, Yankee go home, and stuff like that. Yankee go home, boo, Armas out, all that. I don't care if you win or lose at this point. If you lose, which I'm pretty sure we're going to do, boo. We win, great, you're getting booed. You're getting told to go home. We beat Cincinnati, you're getting told to go home. You lose at Cincinnati, oh, you're sure as hell getting told to go home. I'm sticking with it. Go home. You shouldn't ruin our team anymore. Yankee, go home. That's what I'm sticking with. That's what I feel right now. Forget about the game. It was actually pretty good until we blew it. And you made us blow it. Yankee, go home. See you in Nashville. See you in Nashville. Yankee. 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 Go home. If you like this video, like and share, subscribe. I've said it enough, haven't I? If you like this video, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Well, yeah. Go subscribe to my Patreon, $5, $10, or $20 a month. If you want to support the channel, anything is appreciated. Go download the Guglielmi app store, links in the description below. Well, I got a trip vlog coming up, a pre-trip vlog on Monday coming up. There you go. So, I'm running, I'm out. Peace. Yankee, go home!